Always learns what is right or wrong from those whom he and she are most closely associated. Beloved friends, we have come together at this time to celebrate the most beautiful event in the lives of young parents. This little child brought into the world through love is the fulfillment of vows made at the time of marriage. You, the parents, are greatly blessed that this babe and this young boy are given to your care to raise and instruct, that they may be useful and helpful members of society. As you express your love and consideration for their spiritual growth, you are creating for yourself and your children happiness and harmony in thought and living. You now accept this responsibility and promise to train these children in the paths of love, truth, and spiritual instruction necessary to attain their way in life. As I place upon the brow these beautiful petals of flowers and consecrate thee and care of the angel friends now and always, and this would be Lucus. And then, repeating your name, you shall always place the flowers in the child's hand, okay, and gently let the petals fall on the child. And now we have the second one, who is baby Emma. And you got the kids. In the knowledge and fellowship and beauty of the religion and philosophy of spiritualism, we consecrate both of you, Lucas and Emma, to the giver of all good gifts, to the service of the angel world and to humanity. Infinite Spirit and angels of light and love, shed upon these children thy protecting powers. In your wisdom, select for this child a bright guardian angel to be through in life an inspiration for good. Should great sorrow, stern temptation, or keen suffering come upon them in later life, strengthen and sustain them, guide them ever to win the victory for good. Now we have a hand of fellowship to go with this. And we have the same too. Friends, you are about to be received into the membership of this church upon your assurance of your sympathy with its purposes. You are accepting this fellowship in order to assume certain obligations and to express in a public manner your sincerity in the step you are taking. If you are willing to assume these obligations, you may be expected to live up to them cheerfully and honorably. This church imposes no heavy task on anyone. The essentials of a religious life and character, the principles of charity and the spirit of harmonious conduct are particularly emphasized by us. But before you can be admitted in the full fellowship, I must ask a few questions to which your assent is required. Have you both tested the satisfaction of your mind, the sublime truth of spirit communication, and acceptance of means for upliftment of mankind? You promise, as far as it lies in your power, to conform to your highest conception of right, morality, and honor. Will you aid and assist your worthy, poor, and suffering fellow man by supplying their physical needs so far as you can without injury to yourself or family, and by giving them such spiritual consolations that may be yours to impart whenever proper opportunity offers?
Yes.
Will you cheerfully contribute to your just and rightful share towards the support of this church and do all you can reasonably to promote harmony among its friends and members and to make its influence a source of good in the community? Do you affirm your acceptance and belief in the Declaration of Principles of the National Spiritual Association of Churches, and do you promise to obey all the rules and regulations enjoined by the Constitution and bylaws of this association?
Yes.
Having received your assent in the foregoing questions, I am happy to welcome you in the membership of the church. Here I trust you always find the spirit of true brotherhood and instruction necessary for your spiritual growth. Seek ever the path of righteousness, and the riches of the spiritual kingdom will always be open unto you. I now extend to you my right hand of fellowship and cordially welcome you into the members of the church. I want to miss Lucas. Infinite Spirit, we have now received our sisters into the membership of this church. We pray for divine guidance in all of their undertaking. May they here find true fellowship and spiritual consciousness. May the light of truth be their constant source of inspiration as they continue in their search for wisdom and understanding. Please come forward and join us in the circle and welcome into our church.